y'all wanna hop in the game and do the same, selling tickets to your favorite name. Join our trade. Ticket resellers investing in building every day. Join our
We have the easiest way to make money online. As you see over here, there's no MLM, no pyramid scheme, no ads or marketing required, no selling tickets in the streets, and you don't need any labor costs to scale up.
Hey, if you're interested in scaling your ticket business or your business into the millions, like I've done, selling tickets strictly online, 100% online, you'll never catch me out in the streets. Go to thetickettrap.com. Again,
All right, let's get into the video for today. The Earn Your Leisure podcast had Jim Jones on, and Jim Jones called Sexyy Red a unicorn. And I think they had a very healthy debate that I want to play and give my commentary on, because we have done a lot of videos on Sexyy Red and her impact on the culture. And I think the two, contrasting, thought processes are very interesting to talk about. Before we actually get to it, if you want to advertise on this channel, email me right now, ogod@hiphopun.com. That's ogod@hiphopun.com. Great, affordable prices right now for any budget, and we got the lowest prices in the industry. ogod@hiphopun.com. I'll leave it on the screen for a few minutes. Let's play this and let's get to it.
Glorilla's a unicorn.
What unicorn is that?
Huh?
What unicorn?
You don't think Sexyy Red's a unicorn?
But when you say unicorn, how are you defining the word unicorn?
A very special person. She's a superhero. She's a rap superhero. I don't think Sexyy Red's a rap superhero.
So you're just going by popularity?
No, I'm going by I really been around her and seen what type of superhero.
I get it that we want to support everybody, and you can't knock the hustle. We learned that in the basics.
But that's not supporting everybody. How many other female artists do we support?
At what level do we have responsibility as black people to have better messaging than the shit that we've been conditioned?
Now, if you coming from that angle, then yeah, you.
I mean, what other angle is it to come at? What other angle is it to come at? But let's keep going.
You could do that angle, but if we coming from the angle of rap, I'm no different than Sexyy Red. So you sitting up here and saying I should have had a better message in my rap music.
At some point in time, we got to hold ourselves accountable, and we got to hold our culture accountable.
Okay.
A lot of this shit is embarrassing. Okay. And it's embarrassing because you're looking at it from a standpoint of it's okay not to be a perfect person.
When this girl finds out the power that she has, in one moment she could change black girls' lives.
It's not going to happen, though, Jim. You know that.
Why not?
Because, I said,
what you just said about me, my aggressive exterior is what people always see.
Yeah.
When I came up, you wouldn't think I'd be here having a podcast doing this with y'all, right? Everybody comes to a
Your podcast in no way benefits the youth or the upcoming generation. It doesn't. Let's keep going now.
moment in life, a realization of what they're doing.
Yeah.
My story went from really gang banging to helping that same trajectory to change it.
The problem with that scenario
I would have asked them how.
is that you have a legion of people who are not going to grow and have maturation at the same rate that you are. I compare it to like a Lady Gaga. When you remember when she came out, it was all gothic and it was all dark. And then one day she decided, nah, I'm not that anymore. And her fans were like, but that's what we know you for, right? They don't grow with you at the same rate. So if you're doing that and that's your messaging throughout your career and you have that moment, your fans may not have that moment.
She has hella influences on all these little girls, you heard? At some point, these little girls grow up too, you heard?
Yeah.
And if they are a fan of you, they're going to follow in suit. The same way kids were a fan of me from gangbanging to see me changing my lives in so many different ways by the hustle I put in front of me. More people respect me for hustling now than they do for gangbanging.
What are real intellectuals? Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. First and foremost, at some point, we say at some point, at what point? At the point that they get pregnant? When they have children, when they have STDs, when they ruin their lives. So the part of them being children to adults is the crucial part. If we have artists like this that are molding and she's a role model to young girls, by the time she gets of age, she's already going to be black girl lost. So at what point? Now's the point. There's no at what point, at some point. Now is the time. And like the brother said, we have to begin to call this shit out because it is detrimental to our culture. It's detrimental to our race to be promoting and lifting up and calling someone a unicorn. Yeah, she a unicorn, all right. That's promoting sexually transmitted diseases. That's promoting hoism. That's promoting sleeping around with different men. Someone that's promoting the worst behavior known to mankind. Someone who's the exemplification of a whore, a hoe, a slut. That in no way is a unicorn. That in no way is beneficial to our race. In no way at all. But let's continue though. It's almost finished.
What group of people in America, race-wise, has the lowest income?
Black people, you would say?
Okay.
Minority, yeah.
Black people. Who has the lowest net worth?
It would be black people.
Who has the lowest life expectancy?
It would be black people.
Who has the highest incarceration rate?
It would be black people.
Okay. So at some point in time, if we losing on every statistical category, we got to start to make radical changes. Hip hop has been around for 50 years and it has done good, but it's done a lot of harm too. We got to be honest. And the problem, I think, is that we keep turning a blind eye, but this shit is influential and it's influencing people.
See,
I don't know. We turning a blind eye. We are promoting the bullshit. You call this girl, how is she a unicorn? And even Jim Jones' story, like, you still running around with 1,000 chains on, act like you gangbanging, beefing with cats, threatening cats. How is that showing a better example? You was gangbanging, you still gangbanging, according to the eyes of the children, because the kids see you as an old head gangbanger. They don't see you as an entrepreneur or somebody who turned his life around. They see Sexyy Red as a whore, a hoe. That's what we see Sexyy Red as. Someone that promotes sleeping around, someone that promotes different men, someone that does, even like let's take an example. Jay-Z and Beyonce. Let's look. At one point, Jay-Z was on this pimping thing. But then they started promoting husband and wife. They started promoting, marriage and how that was cool, how it was good to be with one woman, and the things that you create, businesses and escapades and things like that, and a relationship you could have with one woman and building a family and talking about his daughters and his children and them, continuing on the family business. You don't have a lot of examples of that in hip hop, but and a lot of people attack Jay-Z for some of the things and this and that. But at the end of the day, someone like Sexyy Red is all the way at the bottom. Sexyy Red is nothing but a clone of a Little Kim, a clone of Megan Thee Stallion, but she took it to the worst. She is equivalent to, she's hip hop to drill. She is drill to hip hop. Sexyy Red is drill to hip hop. Like, you're the worst form of this shit. When I'm talking about hip hop, I'm talking about your KRS-Ones and the people that's actually really spitting it. That's hip hop. Higher infinite power healing our people. Now it's higher infinite power destroying our people. That's what hip hop has become. Higher infinite power destroying our people. Sexyy Red is drill rap of hip hop. If you hear it anywhere else, know you heard it here first. If you hear it anywhere else, you heard it here first on Hip Hop News. So we always setting trends. People always copying us, but it's fine with me.